What's up, buddy? It's what Jim. Welcome to episode 10 of Ask Me Anything and Everything, a monthly Q&A live stream, and I'll be doing this until the end of 2023. I was always going to say 2022 then, but I've also written what I've been up to lately as well. This live stream was originally going to be for 7:30, but then I thought maybe that's a bit early for today, so I thought 8. But then there was an update on the laptop that I'm using, so that's why I had to delay it another 5 minutes till 8:05 because the laptop needed an update. I've got my dad. He already put these questions in earlier, and he put, "Hey Jim, PS5 or Xbox preference and why?" So PS5 or Xbox One. I used to be more of an Xbox person until maybe about 5 years ago. Now I'm more of a PlayStation person. I prefer the PlayStation exclusives, and I find there's not many glitches for PlayStation. I do prefer the Xbox home screen on the console, though. I think it's just a bit more simple to look at. I just think it's easy enough to navigate around, really. But yeah, overall, I do prefer PlayStation to Xbox. But I can see why someone would prefer Xbox, though. The dad also saying, "Have you heard the new Rolling Stones album? And is it worth getting on vinyl?" Well, I thought it was pretty awesome. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I don't have it on CD or vinyl. I listen to it on Spotify, but maybe at some point I might get it on vinyl when it's a bit cheaper, or maybe the CD when it's a bit cheaper. But for now, I'm just fine with listening to the songs on Spotify. Yeah, I thought the album was awesome. I knew it was going to be great, and I would say it was just as great as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's not my favorite album of the year, but it's definitely up there. I thought it was excellent. So now we'll talk about what we've been up to lately. So we'll start off with movies. I've got a few things to talk about here. The latest film I saw in the cinema was one called The Great Escaper. I thought it was very good. I didn't think it was a great movie, but close to being a great one. It's based on a true story as well. It stars Michael Caine, and I think it might be the last film that Michael Caine will ever be in. But I still thought it was a very, very good movie. I've also been watching all the Creed films. So tomorrow there'll be a YouTube short. They've already filmed and edited, so it'll be up tomorrow on the ranking of the Creed films. I'm not gonna say what my favorite is. I'll save it for that YouTube short if you want to go ahead and watch it. It'll be on my channel tomorrow. I've also been watching all the Dark Knight trilogy films, so I've got with that as well. I really enjoy watching all of them. I've seen bits of Batman Origins and I've seen all of the Dark Knight, and I saw bits of the Dark Knight Rises, but now I've seen all 3 of the movies, and yeah, I really enjoyed them. Again, I'm not gonna say what my favorite is, but I think in last live stream I said I prefer Batman Begins. Okay, I might as well say it. Batman Begins is my favorite. I might as well say the first Creed was my favorite. But in terms of which trilogy I prefer, Creed or Dark Knight, I think I'm probably going to go with Creed. Yeah. But that's pretty much, and there's one more movie to talk about. It's one starring Tom Hanks. This is also based on a true story, and it's called Captain Phillips. I thought that was great. It's my 11th favorite Tom Hanks film. At some point, I want to do a live stream ranking my top 10 Tom Hanks films. That would definitely be honorable mention for that. It was well acted, very intense, but yeah, a very enjoyable film. The TV, we started Ahsoka. Got a few more episodes of that to watch. All the episodes are finished now. I'm a bit behind on it, but I'm really liking it so far. And the last couple of episodes I thought were really great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the rest of that. I'll also be watching Loki as well. Loki season 1. Ready for season 2. I've done a YouTube community post talking about Loki, and yeah, I enjoyed it more than I remember enjoying it. I liked it a bit more this time around. So I'm really looking forward to season 2 on Loki. I'm sure it'll be really good. Hey Sam, it's great to see you. I think this might be one of the first times you appeared in my chat on one of these live streams. It's great to have you on here. But that's it for TV. Video games, got a few to talk about here. I did the DLC for Horizon Forbidden West called Burning Shores. I thought it was pretty great. I prefer it to the DLC. I enjoy the DLC in Zero Dawn, but I prefer the DLC here in Forbidden West. I've not got too much else to really say about it. I thought the gameplay was done very well in it. It was just more Horizon, but Horizon's really great anyway. I'm usually out about this time of day on Sunday, a rare time being home. Right. That's why. That's why you're joining. Well, that's why you're watching this. I also replayed Lego Marvel Superheroes for the third time. I completed it once in 2014, second time in 2014, and now third time in 2023. It's the first time playing on the PlayStation. It's great to revisit that game. It's one of my favorite video games ever. I did a YouTube short showing you me completing it for the third time, so you can watch that on my channel. And also tomorrow, I should be playing the new Spider-Man game, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Really looking forward to that one. I'm sure it'll be awesome. I love the other two Spider-Man games, and I think after this one, I might do a YouTube short reviewing Marvel Spider-Man 2 and also ranking the three PlayStation's, well, the latest three Spider-Man video games. So that's it for video games. Now we'll talk about. I've got one thing to say for miscellaneous. I might as well do that now. Then we'll talk about music. So for miscellaneous, it's just saying that it's my dad's birthday on Wednesday. We're going out we're having a takeaway with him, an Indian takeaway. We're also going shopping, and we're going to an art gallery as well. So looking forward to doing all that on his birthday. But for music, I'm going to be currently going through all the Lumineers albums, because at some point I'm going to do a live stream. I think I might do it on Jacob's channel, ranking all the Lumineers albums. I give them a top 5 songs of theirs. And actually, it's quite cool you're here, Sam, because you're the reason I checked out the Lumineers. I checked out Wesley Schultz's solo album, and I liked it that much. I decided to check out the latest Lumineers album called Bright Side. I enjoyed that much. I decided to listen to all the Lumineers albums, and I've only got the debut to listen to now. I decided, because I started with the latest album, to listen to the albums backwards. So I've got a debut to listen to now, the self-titled debut. It's also been John Lennon and Tom Petty's birthday in this month as well. And also, speaking of Tom Petty, he also sadly passed away in this month, but I think he passed away 6 years ago now. But also, this weekend, myself along with Brian and Jason, we're reviewing Tom Petty's Highway Companion, my favourite album of his. I mean, it's part of the Under the Radar series to see whether we think it's underrated, properly rated, or overrated. But saying it's my favourite Tom Petty album, it definitely won't be overrated, that's for sure. And also, Sam, a few days ago, said he's going to be sending me some Tom Petty CDs. Looking forward to receiving them, Sam. I'll be doing a video once I receive them. I really appreciate that. That's all I've got on my notes. Might as well delete that and then move on to what I've been listening to lately in terms of music, of course. I was heard. Got a lot to flick through here. What I was listening to. But the albums behind me have got Meat Loaf's Bat Out of Hell and The Hollies self-titled. They're both my Halloween-y albums, I guess. They look a bit Halloween-y. Bat Out of Hell doesn't. And The Hollies does because their eyes look a bit creepy on the album cover. Currently, every week, I'm listening to a part of the Essential Bruce Springsteen CD I've got. So I'm currently slowly going through there. I think I'm in the years 90. I think I'm in That's the Edge of Town. Still one more song I've listened to from that. One or two. Of course, listen to Happy Diamonds by the Rolling Stones. I thought that was awesome. I finally listened to Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. I'd never heard it until recently. I thought that was an excellent album. A little long, I think. It would have been better if it was maybe one album, but Rolling Stones magazine said it was the 4th best album of all time, which I thought was quite impressive. It got that high. I also listened to All the Young Dudes by What the Hoople. I thought that was an awesome rock album. I also listened to After 100 Days, again on my turntable. That album's excellent. I also listened to the very best of Hank Williams. I enjoyed listening to that. Also, we listened to the very best of not Paul Simon, Art Garfunkel. I listened to Paul McCartney's New, as it just came out 10 years ago, a few days ago. Actually, it was on the 11th of October. I also listened to a Brian Wilson album called At My Piano, which I thought was him singing his songs on a piano note. It's just piano instrumental, but I still thought it was really good. I was in the middle of listening to in July I was listening to Led Zeppelin Mothership, but I didn't actually complete it until October. The first disc was in July, and the second disc I listened to in October. I also listened to the Bruce Springsteen's The Rising, which is now my top 3 Bruce Springsteen albums. My favourite is Born to Run, then Western Stars, and now The Rising's my third favourite. It was to do with Elvis Greatest Hits as well. Can't go wrong with Elvis. I also listened to Stephen Wilson's Hank Not a Raise because Canadian Stud Muffin and Glenn Calloway from the Basement were going on with how good the album is. So I thought I'd check it out, and yeah, I was really impressed with it. And at some point, I would listen to Stephen Wilson's latest album. I was listening to Greatest Hits by Paul Simon, Very Best of Eddie Cochran. Hadn't heard him before. It was also recently at that anniversary of a Bon Jovi album. This one was New Jersey, which is my personal favourite album of theirs. I even listened to an album by Boney M called Night Flight to Venus. I thought that was quite good. I also listened to one of my favourite albums of the 90s, Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. I also listened to an album by a band called Love, and the album was called Forever Changes. I thought that was excellent. I'll do a couple more here. So I'll do Diesel and Dust by Midnight Oil. One of the people who did the contest for me did the Wild West contest. One of the albums that someone showed, I think it was Ben Rankins. He showed an album called Diesel and Dust by Midnight Oil. And I thought it was an awesome 80s album. I also listened to Fleetwood Mac's Rumours again, went for anticipation for the Fleetwood Mac tribute I went to called Fleeting Rumours. And we'll finish with Vignettes by Wesley Schultz, which I've spoken about earlier, and Abbey Road by the Beatles. It was recently the anniversary for that album. So I think that's enough for what I've been listening to lately. Got my down the chat. What songs are in your top 10 that are not Beatles? As in, this changes over time. Well, I'll get Spotify up. I'll go through my top 10 songs, but not including my favourite band of all time and the greatest band of all time, the Beatles. So my number 1, we'll do number 1 to number 10. So my number 1, I'm not even going to include solo Beatles either, to make it even more challenging. So my number 1 would be then The Drugs Don't Work by The Verve. My number 2 would be Streets of Edinburgh by The Proclaimers. 3, I Am a Said by Neil Diamond. 4, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. 5, Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. 6, Warriors by Imagine Dragons. 7, Perfect Day by Lou Reed. 8, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. 9, Homeward Bound by Simon Garfunkel. And 10 would be The Boxer by Simon Garfunkel. That means what honourable mention would be Queen's Radio Gaga and Buddy Holly's True Love Ways. Right. There we go for that one. Hello, Jason. It's great to see you here. Yeah, it was huge in 1995. Yeah, I think my mum and dad both bought it on CD when they first heard it. Or they both have it together. I think they both just had one CD of it, and they listened to a lot of the songs from that. It's the first time I ever listened to in the 90s. Awesome. Yeah. At some point on Jason's channel, we're going to be talking about essential albums of the 1990s. I've already written down the top 20 albums in the 1990s. As a bit of a teaser, I'll say where Jagged Little Pill came in that in my top 20 albums of the 90s. So it was my number 8. Number 8 album of the 1990s. Yeah, we've got Dad saying he loved that album. He didn't like her next album, so yeah. I think my dad just loved the first album of hers and didn't really pay attention to her after that. She's not as raw anger anymore, yeah. Changed her image massively. I think she went more commercial after that first album. Um, I don't think she'll match the success of that debut album. Speaking of debut, I think at some point going doing live stream my favourite debut albums. I don't think I've done that yet. In fact, I might as well go through some YouTube short ideas. On Wednesday, I'll be doing a video on Travelling Wilburys. And eventually, in a few weeks' time, I'll be doing a YouTube short on our top 5 songs for the Hollies. That's just be other YouTube short ideas of what to do instead. So I'll get to that one at some point. I've got a video notes here for my ideal Glastonbury event, my ideal music event. For YouTube shorts, I've got top 5 movie endings, top 5 album openers, top 5 album closers, video game endings. It's 5 rare records in my collection. Top 5 movie actors. I've got a Beatles YouTube short. Top 5 double albums, debut, self-titled, new versus used records. Yeah, all sorts different things lined up. You caught this just in time, Garrett. You caught this just in time. So I think I pretty much caught with what I wanted to say, but I won't conclude the live stream yet. I'll conclude it in a few minutes. We've got Jason saying that agrees she can't disappear after that. And she had one hit song afterwards called Thank You. I think I've heard that one. I'm not sure what year the song Thank You came out, but I think I recognise the name of that song, unless I'm thinking of the Led Zeppelin song called Thank You. I could be thinking of that one maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. After this live stream, we're watching another episode of Ahsoka, episode 6 out of 8 episodes, so I'll be getting the end of that at some point. I'm looking forward to watching Loki season 2. So yeah, we finished Loki season 1 today. What they were saying. If the sun refused to shine, 1969. Oh wait, I'm not sure what you're on about there, Garrett. But I forgot. I also could say that Jason thought of an idea for myself and Briar, Garrett, and Nick to come up with our own fictional bands. And mine one was called The Fortunate Falcons, which had Roy Orbison on lead vocals, Bob Dylan on acoustic guitar, Jimi Hendrix on electric guitar. I was also thinking Bob Dylan could write the songs as well. We've got John Paul Jones on bass, and Ringo Starr on drums. Yeah. What's your favourite song of Bat Out of Hell? Ooh. My favourite song, Bat Out of Hell. I have to pull up the track list. Probably the title track, of course, and what other ones? Heaven Can Wait, I think, and probably For Crying Out Loud. Probably Bat Out of Hell's my favourite track on the album. Hooligans are running away with it. Yeah, Hooligans are definitely winning the fictional bands. I think the Hooligans was Nick's band. So yeah. Congrats on winning that, Nick. I think he wants Jason to listen to all the Rush albums if he wins it. At some point, I've listened to Rush as well. I've only heard a couple of Rush songs, so yeah, I'll have to listen to some of their albums at some point. I might as well talk about what other albums I've got to listen to, and then I might as well conclude the live stream after that. Let's have a look. So if you're on albums to stream, so I've got Lumineers to listen to. I've got the latest album by the Zombies to listen to called Different Game. Go to Hooligans. Is the Hooligans winning then? Or is it the other tribute? I can't remember. I thought Nick's was the one winning. We'll have to have a look now. I could be completely wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, the Hooligans are winning. All right. Yeah, the Hooligans are. Garrett's cool. Well, congrats on winning that, Garrett. The Paradise by Jurassic World Light. Yeah, that one's awesome. Yeah. Anything that wants to bathroom at Chewy's. Or Chewy's and the Chewy's and never been. Never been there. I don't think we got that in the UK. But at some point, I'm listening to all the albums by the band Camp, who did the album. Lavender Days. I'm also going to be listening to Mike Campbell albums as well. And I might as well say, I don't know what I'll do for albums I'm listening to very soon, but I might as well say that I've bought a couple of books lately. One on every album, every song for ELO, and then got one for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So I definitely recommend them if you're a fan of ELO or Tom Petty, but they've got all sorts. They've got Solo Beatles, they've got Bob Dylan, I think they've got one on The Who, and they're going to release one on Spark soon. So yeah, definitely recommend looking into those books called Every Album, Every Song. Well, it's called On Track, Every Album, Every Song. So yeah, probably listen to Rush's 19 albums. Oof. Good luck with that one, Jason. I was actually thinking if I wanted what band I would choose for you, but there's no point in thinking about that because I don't think I'm going to be winning it at this rate. But if I do, I'm sure I'll find one for you, Jason. But I think I might as well conclude the live stream here. It's been great fun. When you couple more of these in the series, I'm not sure how many live streams I'll be Q&A live streams I'll be doing after that, but either way, after this year, what we're doing anymore, Ask Me Anything and Everything's. The Stones have like 500 albums, but the Rolling Stones, yeah, they've got quite a lot. And I think the Rolling Stone magazine actually recently posted their top 200 greatest guitarists. The number one was Jimi Hendrix, which I'm very pleased with, and is my number one as well. But yeah, I'm going to conclude it here. Thank you everyone for joining in the chat. Sam, Jason, my dad, and of course Garrett from Salad Studios. I appreciate everyone watching, and I appreciate it if you would leave a like on this live stream. And until next time, do you see Hackney Diamonds? Did you like Hackney Diamonds? Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I gave it a 9 out of 10. My favourite track from it is Depending on You. Also, I might as well say what my other favourite tracks were. Get Close was one. Dreamy Skies and Tell Me Straight. They are my favourites. But thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, peace out and ciao.